Okay, so this is a bit of a rough outline of sort of how I want things set up on the property. The cabins here, those will be used for obviously accommodations for people struggling, as well as paid accommodations, dormitories there for the same sort of purpose. That's holiday ones, main house, workers' dormitories, horse yards, supply storage rooms, like sheds. Basically, they're sheds. Restaurant and front office here, caravan sites, camping over this side. Whoopsie. There'll be a little garden venue with a chapel. We'll have a couple of venues down here by the creek, some more camping by the creek. This line here just represents extra land, because obviously they're not all going to be that close. None of this is quite to scale, obviously. This is just a rough outline. Obviously real plans will be made once an actual property is purchased. This is roughly how I wanted to have the kitchen sort of set up. The restaurant, the bar, some booths in that side there. There'll be a pond and sort of like a garden wall, like a semi-wall, and half of it will be rock wall and the other half will be like a vines sort of thing. It'll be quite lovely, with a, obviously with a weatherproof pull down that can cover it up. Then we've got sort of like roughly what the inside of the dormitories will look like. That I've already decided on part of that I wanted to change a little. So like I said, just some scribbles for the time being, just to keep the ideas in my mind. This will be a gazebo and like the outside area from the patio there in the restaurant here. Some pools there. Sort of roughly the sort of amount, that's the caravan sites there, camping, little playground, some toilet blocks, all that. As much of it as I can will be set up using solar. Then sort of, that one's super scribbly. It's just I'm a very terrible artist. That's an idea of what I want the pool to look like. That was just an idea in my mind for a possible layout for a wedding venue, a ceremony venue by the creek, depending on the creek I end up with. And then this one here was just a sort of rough outline of finances. Based on if I was to win the lotto, so there's some money for me too. Extra money for solar, the pool, which I'd forgotten to add in here. Like I said, this was all just a bit of a daydreamy one. Like I said, my finances, I'm planning step by step at this point, and it'll all be implemented bit by bit, so that funds can be raised as each step is implemented. But this is the daydream. This is the lotto daydream. So yeah,